welcome, welcome. I am the CEO of Minterrupted, and this is Minterrupted's podcast. And here's one of my multi seven-figure students, Anatoly, and over 8 figures for his clients. So what we're going to do today is we're going to find out a little bit about how to build a 7-figure team and to be able to produce 8-figure results with his team. So welcome. How you doing?
Hi, Mark. Awesome to talk to you as always. For
Yes,
me, it's
sir.
a big pleasure to be on the call today after our last call when I was sharing my story. And today, I really want to bring the value to people who are going to be watching that because I actually received from your interview, which you done with me last time, great feedback from the people about it has been motivated them. So
Good.
this time, I'm really looking forward that it could help for some of them to get some bullet points and valuable nuggets, golden nuggets about how to manage the team, especially if you're at the beginning or you have already a small team and you just stuck, not able to scale. So hopefully with all the things which we're going to discuss now, it could be useful information for the people out there.
Yeah, if anybody knows about building a team, it's you, because you have a wonderful team, man. They step it up every day, I swear. So if you don't mind, I'd like to start asking you some questions. Is that okay?
Yeah,
So
that's perfect.
how many employees did you start with, and how many do you have now?
When I started e-commerce business, I had a lot of requests for the mentorship. So I was mentoring people and stuck on the sudden level where I wasn't able to scale because it was taking all my time. And we decided, one of my friend, he was interested in e-commerce as well, and he was able to work on it. As I said, hey, let's start with me. Let's see how it goes, and I will teach you everything what I know. If it goes well, you're gonna be kind of leaders in the future in my company. And I didn't have a company at that moment; it was just an idea. So we created agency, which is not on the papers, but it was agency because I had one employer, one media buyer, and I used to work with him for over 1.5 years, only he and me. I was mentoring people and he was managing couple of our clients for our agency. It was already calling Golden Stream Media because from day one, I just created that name and I was planning to call the company in the future that name. So, and I had one employer, media buyer, who was managing couple of stores, and we were able to find out a great winning product that time, which is right now it's already over 6.5 millions in total sales on that store only. We started and we stuck because he was fully booked with the clients. I was packed with the management of himself and with the mentorship. And what we have done, it was 2020, quarantine time. I made a decision. It was the most important decision which I ever made. We have to hire the team. And that was the game changer for everything. When we start hiring, it was a couple of media buyers, uh, and so many clients wants to work with us that moment because of the people were talking. I decided to stop on the mentorship completely. And from my best students which I had, I got a couple of media buyers. And from that moment, time passed. Right now, we are already almost 50 employers in our team. We have several departments and we are just starting. I will tell you, it's just a beginning because really the goal to have even not a wide team, but super packed team of the professionals with the several departments, which is helping company operate. So far, it is almost 50 people, I would say.
Okay. So that kind of somewhat answers my next question is, where did you find your team? Where'd you get them at?
At the beginning, it was the best students which I had. I mean, some of them started their own stores and decided to be in entrepreneurs because they have this kind of entrepreneurship mindset. But some of the people, they are able to have a store. They want to, they done it. We done the successful results, but they love the media buy. I mean, more than managing all the operations. So, for example, I'm a visionary person. I love to think visualize, and just create, and some people want just to do the things which they love. It's media buying, some of the people it's video creators. So, and it's normal, everyone has their own skills and their own like perfections, I mean, and passion to work. I offer them the possibilities to work with us, and actually that worked well. Some of them are still our team members. Some of them left the company. I mean, we had to fire them, but couple of guys really like our like the top media buyers as for now, because like they are from day one with us. When we start hiring more and more salespeople, which is it was the way we started again from our clients, from existing clients. So
Nice.
yes, it was actually a surprise for me as well. Like offer the job to the clients, which is we are successfully running store for. It's strange. Who gonna work for it? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But we just like there were some people who were happy with our service, and we just said, would you like to make some extra by joining our team officially? And like, what should I do? So, and from that moment, I hired the person who joined us as a client on February 2020, when I was with one employer only at that time. And he became our sales manager, like at head of the department by May of 2020. So I offer him, like we go in April over 1,000 a day with him, and we just decide like, okay, that could be a great one. And I offer him, and I was surprised that he said I was waiting for that. He was so excited. When he joined, he was killing it. And he started building his own department together with me. From that moment, sales department became. I mean, I already hired before a couple of the sales guys. Actually, yeah, two. And after they hired him, and he started managing those guys, and I realized, okay, I need managers, because with the media buyers, the problem is that I'm always there. I mean, I supposed to be, but I have to be like a CEO. I didn't know that moment what does it mean CEO, how I should manage the things, but I knew that okay, I'm overwhelmed now, not with mentorship, I'm overwhelmed with the existing technical process. I decided, okay, who is the best media buyer, who I can trust, and the guy who was from the beginning with me from day one, I offered him to become a manager to manage the guys media buyers who we just got on the board. And we created first position as a manager in media buyer, and we start growing, hiring more people, so guys were able to manage. I was focusing on growing the business, use my name, because my name already means something on the e-commerce market. We made our first almost 1 million for our clients in sales, 7,050. It was really one of the greatest months that moment. During the year, we were learning while we were going. We were learning like sales team was the hardest. Media buyers, people wants to work and doing what they love. Sales people, it's really hard to get the right people on the board, because they're coming, they're ready, they want to fight, they want to get money, they want to close the deals. And when they receive 10 no, they start quitting. They missing the meeting, they start taking serious what you're talking to them. And yeah, we had really difficulties. We were hiring from the stories. I was making the posts in the stories like sales department looking for the sales. We were hiring from several channels, and it didn't work well. And we spent almost a year for that. It was going up and downs, but didn't go well.
What are you looking for when you hire someone in the sales
Uh,
department and on the agency side?
I would tell you that number one thing. Actually, that's really good question, because that's what I was thinking all the time at the beginning. Who's supposed to work with me? And I was looking for people kind of like me, who doesn't look on the quick cash, who looking further, who looking on the future, who can, I would say, work for free. Obviously, nobody was working for free, but I used to work in my time in the past. I used to do 6 months mentorship for free, just because I wasn't looking for the monetize that stuff. When I saw that I start delivering results to people, I realized that there is something which is I really can create the service and work for people and getting paid, and like it's fair. So that is why I was looking for long-term mindset from the people who gonna be on the board with us. Mentality and human being, who he is, how good he is dealing with the team, and how serious that he will be taking care of all the information what we will provide him. Would he follow? Would he be on every single meeting? Because our meetings every other day. So every second day we have a meeting. And would he will be doing what we are saying, and would he able to show us what he is doing? So the person supposed to be super flexible, having a great mindset, and dealing with the team. He shouldn't play alone. I would say he's supposed to be a team member.
Okay. Yeah, that's real important for sure, because one bad apple, man, ruining them all.
I'm the person who wanna give the chance to everyone, and when I'm doing that, I want to believe that he can. He can. He's
Yeah.
a great dude. He's the great body. He's amazing person. He's such a great person. I don't wanna let him go. But sometimes just kind of work position is just not for people, and it's nothing. It's not bad. I mean, there is nothing really against the person. It's just not for him, and he realized that too late, and he leaving us, not we firing him, which is
Right.
was the worst thing ever, because both of us we knew that it's not for him, but we were giving him chance again and again, and it was our mistake that moment.
That could help somebody out a lot for sure. So what do you do to incentivize your sales team to go bigger? Because that's one of the main driving forces in your company, any company, but I know that you do some very interesting things and it works very well. So yeah, what do you do to incentivize them?
So the first thing when we started, everything was mess up. I mean, I didn't know how we're gonna be motivate sales guys, but one thing that my vision, I was visualize where we're going, what are we going to do to get that level, and where my guys would be if we will reach that level. So the one important thing which is I understood for myself, I have to ask my team what they want, because I was always pushing them for what I want, what I see. And the vision we have the same because I create that vision. But the goals, I was always sharing them our goals, my goals, which was correct, but wasn't correct. Do not ask them. And I decided to ask them. Like I used the great suggestion, just ask your team what they want. That was a game changer again in terms of making team closer, stronger, and more serious. We find out what they want, where they are seeing themselves in the financial, in the mental, in the psychological level. We start moving forward to achieve their goals, not only mine. And that was really, especially for the sales team, where we start growing. Because, like, look, our sales team working 7 days a week, no day off, no days off. Our sales team can stay up to 5 a.m. in the morning, and 9 a.m. would be already online. Our sales team are able to have a call at 3 a.m. if it's needed, because we are staying internationally. And they have no problem with that because they are following their goals to achieve that, not mine, their own. And that is the real game changer. But what else what we are doing to motivate them? It's we recently created, and it's going to be super important for people who is creating their sales team right now, or who stuck on the same level. We were on the level where we stuck for several months, and we were growing like extra couple of K every month, not really big jump. And we start creating the challenges inside of the team. And the challenges, it's the number one thing which is make fun. It's really make fun. We start laughing a lot on the calls. We start like motivating each other. We were motivated each other, but there was micro goals, like micro challenges, which they have to achieve if they want to get XYZ from the company. Actually, that was really game changer in terms of making scale. the results. And past months, we got our recorded months of multiple six figures in terms of the agency revenue, just by the create one amazing challenge, which is allows people to push themselves and achieve that. And some of the guys even got as a gift a watch. They will get it. We didn't buy it, but he already today has been announced on the call that he will receive a gift watch from the company because of his amazing performance and unbelievable results delivered from his end. So that's one of the things which is for sure you have to use for the sales team to motivate them. Listen what they want, help them to achieve their goals, and create the challenge for fun, which is will push forward your results.
That is beautiful. Somebody's going to take that and make a lot of money from that one. If you guys actually implement this stuff, I'm telling you, it works.
It won't work on day one. You will have to invest a lot of time and especially energy to get it work. And plus, you're supposed to be a great leader for your manager, sales manager, and for your team, because without that, they won't be following what you're saying. Without respect and without feeling that you are taking care of them, which is I do a lot, I believe so, they won't go where they want, because they won't understand that everything what has been done, it's done for them, not for you. So that's important. From day one, you will not get results directly. You need to build a lot of processes and mindset, stronger plan to be able to deliver all those results which we are doing right now. And I believe that we are just at the beginning. We are able to scale further for sure.
That's beautiful, man. So how important is it while your company is growing to have a team?
I just mentioned at the beginning that it's not like we stuck on the level when we had only one media buyer. I was stuck on the mentorship when I was alone on the mentorship. Like, you will always stuck if you won't grow your team. Biggest mistake what entrepreneurs are doing, they are not hiring people, or they hired couple and they say, we are good enough, we have enough people, we don't need now. Sometimes my managers in media buyers department saying, we are good now, we don't need media buyers anymore. I said, I understand that, but let's find out the good players for the future. So we'll have a couple of the potential media buyers who are really great candidate to be our team. But when we're gonna be ready, we'll take them directly. And I understand it's extra expenses. I understand we don't need them now, but we have to be ready when we will need them. So we should not wait until it's late, because when we will need them and we don't have them, it's already late. We'll start having problems in the working flow process. They stuck on the one level and they stay in there forever. Instead of just hiring, creating new positions, making the team bigger, making team stronger, and especially not just hiring, but as well training them, investing in the coaching, investing in the masterminds, investing in the courses even. I don't like courses, but even courses, events, affiliate events, marketing events, agency founder event was a great one. I mean, always invest in yourself and the team, because it's the thing which is always pay off. Like right now in May, it's gonna happen the Edward event online or something like that, and my media buyers knows that company want to pay. Give us the subject where you want to go, give us the training which you want to learn. And they like, hey, would you like I will attend. I said, of course. Bam, done. 6 tickets bought it. Our best media buyers who are interested in it going there to learn more. It's not a trick to keep them with you, no. Like you just trying to give them whatever they want. They are becoming better professionals, they are enjoying their work because of that. And it's not a work anymore. It's a lifestyle.
And it's also investment into your clients to get better results.
Obviously, yes. They are better professionals. They are not leaving us. They're staying with us. They
Over time.
becoming better professionals, and everything is returning on the quality of work on our customers,
Mhm.
100%. Because of that, end results, it's the results of our customers. So means if we want to increase the agency and being and getting better quality customers, better quality stores, bigger revenues, profit shares, and all the stuff. For that, we're supposed to be better quality professionals. Yeah,
Mhm.
we're supposed to have high skills. How to get them? Invest in ourselves. And
Mhm.
most of the people scared. Like, listen, 2021, one training, we have paid. I don't want to hide it. $40,000
Mhm.
for the sales department. It paid off in couple of months.
Mm.
It was incredible investment, which is I couldn't believe that I would ever do in my life.
Mhm.
But it was so easy because we already create this kind of muscle in the brain that it has to be invested, whatever it is, because it will pay out if it's a good one. If it's a bad one, we'll do mistake and we'll move forward. We won't repeat the same mistake again and find out something else what's working for us. That's it.
Nice job, man. Way to invest in the team. How much did you pay your team?
Each department has different payouts, that's for sure.
Mhm.
Media buyers, sales department, video editor, like for example, like graphic designer, video editor, copywriter, ad copy creator, store developer. They have fixed from what they are doing,
Mhm.
and like some of them have basic salary, which is we one thing important, we almost don't have basic salaries in our company. Only a couple of positions which is required that. But the main formula for every department you will make, it depends of how much it will be, like your work will be bring to the company. So if salespeople gonna be close deals, they gonna get paid. If the media buyers will be delivering results to clients and will be handling the customer service in the right way with the media buyer managers, they'll get paid. So that is why everyone interested on bring as better results as possible to keep clients longer, to deliver clients better results because for they getting the cut from the profit share as well. So whatever they are doing, and if they done that great, they'll get a cut or at the end even bonus. We have a bonus systems as well, which is not usual. No, actually, it's super usual, but not every month. But if they done something really great, outstanding results, there's for sure. Like I already said to you about the watches, one of the
Mhm.
perfect examples in the sales team. It's a challenges, and that is what is really working for us is the commission based pay, and the guys are making really, like some of the guys making multiple four figures, some of the guys over five figures a month, even recorded months. For one of the guys it was 14,000, it was the past months. And because they just done what they can to, like by using a, like I was teaching them from day one. Here is the company, here is your goals. Use the company to achieve your goals. The company is the tool. Our Golden Stream Media agency is the tool to
Mhm.
achieve your goals. So they just take all the services, everything what we are doing, and trying to do that as better as possible, becoming better professionals, having better skills to achieve their own goals. By that being said, the team is getting paid from their great work. If they're doing bad, or they're gonna leave the company, or they're gonna be getting paid low. And if they're gonna be get paid low, they won't be staying in the company for long.
Yep.
Because we're looking for people who always want to grow. We
Mhm.
don't want a people who are okay with their income.
Mhm.
Even with the basic salary, the guys step by step start keep going and getting extra x amount of percentage of the basics salary and bonuses in time to time, because this is what they deserve. They don't deserve to stay on the one level. And
Mhm.
in terms how much we are paying, so let's say in the sales team it's from, let's say, from 14 to 20% base, or it depends of the deal. And media buyers We having a profit shares, so they're gonna be taking like up to 20% from the profit share which we will generate it. So all in it depends how profitable is their results,
Mhm.
and after that, from that profitability, we are able to cut it and give it to our team. Because for me, and I'm working on long run. I'm never looking to get the quick cash. I know that if we create the product which is gonna be serving people on the right level, we will never be hungry again. Which just means I will never think about the finances again. But we're gonna be just helping other people and making more money, and everyone are happy, and the team who we're gonna be hiring gonna be staying with us for longer and achieving their own dreams and results.
Does your team work from home, or they work in an office?
We were thinking about the office actually at the end of 2021. It was our thoughts, but it doesn't make sense right now, at least, because we have a team from Serbia, we have a team from Italy, from Ukraine. We have a lot of Ukrainian teammates. I'm Ukrainian. We have a team from United States. We have a couple of VAs from Asia and from Dubai, so it's international company, international team. To keep everyone on the working hours, it won't be even not fair because media buyers staying with the client up to 3 a.m. Sales guys staying up to 3, 1, 4, 5 a.m. when it's needed because of different time zones. So to push them on the working hours when we work in today, our client is Germany client. Tomorrow our client is the United States. Day after tomorrow it's New Zealand or Australia one. And because of that, we have to prepare the team for Australia time zone. We have to prepare the team for New Zealand time zone, United States time zone, Germany time zone. It could be done, but we do the number one rule in the company: do more what is working. And what's working, it's freedom in these terms, in the terms of the how guys are working. It's a freedom. They are working from whatever they want and in any time they want.
Mhm.
But the main thing, the task has
Yeah.
to be accomplished. Task has to be done. For example, I love when my salespeople are traveling while they're working because it's incredible feeling when the guy is calling you, hey, what's up? Yeah, he's on the meeting. He's on the meeting. Well, you find it out that he took his girlfriend to Dubai and he's in Dubai today. And after the meeting, he put the phone down, and after a couple hours, deal. And tomorrow, deal. And you're realizing that he's in Dubai. So his trip is paid off. So he is enjoying. He making money.
Yeah.
Trip has been paid off from the business. It's insane to realize how, like, what kind of possibilities we have created to our team. And I believe that is why, like, company exists already over 2 years. 25th of March, it was 2 years anniversary, official one. I'm not counting that when I was with only one employer. Well, official from the moment when we start scaling. So it's already over 2 years, and most of the team members already a year or a year and a half, and some of them 2 years already with us. So
Nice.
I believe this kind of, we don't have that kind of fluctuation of people who going and leaving and coming. Because of that, people can have a freedom of working whatever they want and anytime they want, but task has to be done.
So, big question here. As a CEO and you have this big company, how do you keep the company moving even when you're not around? I mean, I know you're there, but how do you keep the company almost automated?
We had the two biggest challenges in history of the company. The first one, hiring people and trying to understand how to scale that. I mean, hiring and keep it, teaching and scale it. But the second thing, it was how to automate the processes. Because when we start hiring, even to level one, it was almost 20 people on the board. It was almost incredible, unbelievable to manage those kind of quantity of the flows which you have, especially as a CEO. I have to be everywhere between departments and making sure that all the processes are working on the right way. And we created more management positions, first of all. So we have now two heads of media buying department, two managers under the heads of the media buying department. So two managers in the media buying. So total four, like kind of
Mhm.
main guys. We have several media buyers. We create a separate copywriter, graphic designer, store creator. We have two store developers right now. We have created sales team, second sales team, and now it's third sales team under the training process. Plus, we have been created outsource people a lot as well, like additional copywriters, additional graphic designers. We got agencies working for us in terms of lead generation. So our media buyers are focusing on the clients and on our leads. Some of the agencies are taking care for us. We're doing something by ourselves, something with the agency, something with the third party influencers. Like, so to manage all that process, we create different departments, we create the management positions. I hired the personal assistant. That was really one of the most important thing for me, do not be overwhelmed, just to hire someone who could be together with me between everyone. We have the PR and brand management lady. She's a great one. My personal assistant, the PR and the brand manager. We have two ladies in the team closest to me. They are incredible. Like they are big, bringing big value to the team. And we actually never had the ladies in the team before, so they were first one. Now we have a store developer, the lady, customer service lady as well, additional. But it made our team a bit more like sweeter, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the most beautiful things, they are wives or girlfriends of our buyers, managers, like. And I love it. It makes the
Mhm.
feeling that company is a kind of family,
Mhm.
not just a team. And it was valuable people, not just because she is a wife. No, she is a great attitude person,
Mhm.
teachable, able to learn, and able to do the tasks, whatever they want, and they can live the dream life of freedom in the same time.
Yeah.
So by we are managing and automated all the process by having all the managers on place, and plus we implementing CRM system for all the company. My system is doing that. Now we are working on CRM or go high level CRM for the salespeople. We just start implementing, but the all the communications are going through Telegram app, which is working incredibly well for us because there is easily to manage different chats, complaint chat, welcome chat, if each media buyer different client chats, everything's so easy to manage. Put it everything on the different folders, so every responsible person could tag the right people who are responsible for, who are able to manage the situation, e- or just it's time to create a store, it's time to write the copy, it's time to have a call with the client. All of that stuff, it's on one app, and it's super. It's actually the best thing, even better than CRM. But because company is growing, we are implementing now some processes in CRM, not all, just couple of them, just to make the things more automated. And plus, we are working now on the daily report from media buyers to see the picture in better details. It's very important to follow their performance because
Mhm.
media buyers, it's the people who are delivering the results to our clients. So by building a team bigger, we have to see the numbers on more often basis. So it's daily basis numbers of what they have done, what has been ad accounts generated for the clients. If something is going slow or on unprofitable or break even, we are taking action fast and talking to the person like what's going on, what has been done wrong, what's the problem. So is it ad account disabled, or is there any complaints, or is there any reasons for that, or testing phase took taking too long? Why? We are analyzing fast. So a lot of things, but the main thing is the managers on place, and the Telegram app, which is working for us super great to see clearly every single process.
All right, man. Well, that's all the questions I got for you. Do you have anything you want to throw at anyone that's watching that could help them? If not, we'll roll out of here.
For sure. First of all, Mark, thanks so much for
Yeah.
this call, because I love to share. Like, I was enjoying the mentorship. I was teaching the guys by putting my heart and soul in sharing my experience. And I remember that the students was feeling that, and they were staying with me for kind of long time. And now, just teaching my team and managing them, it's
Mhm.
bringing me the same joy, even maybe more, because I'm long time with those guys. And by sharing this experience, I really do believe, not just hope, I believe that it will help at least few, two, three, four individuals who will
Mhm.
take serious what they were hearing here, what they were listening, maybe even took the notes, and they will implement on their own agency. It couldn't be even not e-commerce, and it could be just not even agency. It could be e-commerce brand. It could be e-commerce business. It could be like translation company. It doesn't matter. But I hope that these kind of things which I shared will be help someone there to manage their systems and processes in terms of the human. I'm not talking about technological stuff like CRM setup or something else. No, this call was, and these answers and questions which you asked, which was great, was all about the human, how to manage the people, and how to keep them staying with you. So, guys, hopefully it was helpful, and I really want to join another call, speak on other subjects, and share with you more and more about my personal experience, what I'm doing for the past. Actually, it's almost 5 years. In August, it will be 5 years. I'm enjoying the e-commerce business. It's my lifestyle right now. And thank you again, Mark, for
You're
giving me
welcome.
these opportunities to share my own experience in my company, Bonus 3 Media.
Well, thank you for sharing it with us. I appreciate it, man.